And welcome back, everyone. We're back after we died in the last episode and got stomped by a troll. So we're doing this again. And yeah, so basically it just spawns us back, and we have to do this all over again. Fun. But yeah, if you do the Wingardium Leviosa and you just kind of move, let the thing fall naturally, it reduces its altitude by itself for one reason or another. But that you can use to your advantage, because then you don't have to drop it. And because if you drop one of these items from a large enough height, it'll wake the troll up. Like if you remember the troll in the dungeons with the caged key. Similar principle. So.
If you say so.
I like, though, that every time we perform that spell, we get sparkles coming out of our butts.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay. And you also gotta wonder, why is all this stuff just in the middle of the hallway?
That's a good question. Why is all this stuff just in the middle of the hallway?
Like, they think, someone might walk down this hallway, and although it's wide enough to have a normal person walk down, the troll that's here might run into it.
Maybe.
And that would anger him. And also something that doesn't help is that the camera looks back towards the troll every time you finish one of these things. So... Oh yeah, the troll's dead, by the way.
Yeah, they also clips through the other side.
No one cares about that. Oh, speaking of clipping, I found a
Haircut?
That too, but I found a
That was a close one.
And hey, wait, how did Ron know Alohomora before Hermione?
Don't ask me.
That's
don't
so
ask me questions.
so stupid. But yeah, I saw an animation of
The cup that contains the knight and the shield. Did you see the symbol on the shield?
Are you talking about
It
this
looks like
one?
an ice potion.
Yes,
That must be what we need to get through the fire.
but what is it? The in Jimmy Neutron, since it was all CG done in CG and whatever. At one point, you see him in the hallway, and Jimmy's hair, like he leans back after being confronted by Nick or something like that, and Jimmy's hair and head clip through the lockers. It's crazy. Come on. So it's basically a normal knight in armor fight. Oh, but yeah, we turn.
Great, Harry.
I think we turned blue.
But there's only one potion.
So basically, we were like
We'll have to go on alone, I'm
You're
afraid.
ice.
I'm going
yeah,
to
but
find
what's
some
it from
help.
Thor?
Please be careful, Harry.
You're a frost giant.
Yes. But yeah, look at this. And look at our health bar. For one reason or another, it just is pulsating green. No idea why, but hey, whatever. Not like it matters.
It all matters.
Because now we're in the final hallway thing. Instead of just it taking us right to the final room. Ew, it sounds like every time we have one of those, it sounds like we're burping.
I think that's what it is.
I wondered whether I'd be meeting you here, Potter. You're far too inquisitive to remain among the living.
What? I like how they're so slow going until they get closer to you and then they just start running.
Nah.
See, the one with the shield is the more difficult of them.
Oh yeah, because they can dodge it.
And for some reason, it doesn't always work. And I don't know why.
I don't know either.
You have to wait for it to do the, like, arm thing. Like that. Now this here,
This was total BS.
this camera is...
Because it suddenly wants to go. It wants to be all Dutch angled and everything, and I'm like, it makes no sense.
It really doesn't. It's so stupid.
Also, this boss fight will be over quicker. If you
I know.
I just felt like rubbing it in.
I know. The problem was, it's like, I didn't remember that you had to go to the other side of the castle for that. Like, I thought that was the way you went to get to the portrait thing. But no, it's under the Peeves attic challenge door.
Yeah. It's also red, by the way, if you get the Hundo Duo.
Yes, it is twice as powerful and it's red. But that's all you gotta do.
Oh, this part always gets me. It's just like,
I don't know why, and yeah, that happens.
Damn you, Potter! But Master, it wasn't my fault.
but it totally was.
It was,
And
and
he just runs away.
the thing I don't fully understand is why does the hood of his cloak come off after the stone falls? Makes no sense.
Don't ask me questions. Don't ask me questions.
Eduardo,
I just accept
why?
I just accept that it is what it is.
Whom. So look, it's the mirror of Irrised.
Mirror of Desire.
Yes. I just noticed we have a huge gap in like commentating between 3 minutes and 30 seconds and 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh, so we got quiet.
I know, but I don't remember what it was.
I think we just had nothing to say.
I think it might have been the troll, like the area with the troll or something.
It may have been.
No, we don't have it.
Please speak to him.
But Master, you are not strong enough.
I have strength enough for this.
Oh yeah, he's completely different color.
Hand over the stone.
I really want to know how that works, having that on the back of your head.
I don't know, but
Also, love how one side
is
It's-
red and the other side blue.
what?
Oh, yeah,
the
ropes.
mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, one side's like you can just kind of see through it. It's a mirror. Remember, it's a mirror.
Now, this boss fight took me a while to figure out when I first played it. And sometimes the ropes happen, other times they don't. So what you have to do in the PS1 version, because it's different on the PC version, I believe,
Yeah, it's totally different.
is you have to use these pillars to your advantage. Where basically you just aim at the pillar and have it fall on Quirrell, and he loses health that way. Now the pillars regenerate, obviously, because Harry Potter, but you know, it's just weird. I don't know. Oh yeah, and if you get near him, you get hurt.
Yeah. I'm also surprised that we didn't choose to play the PS2 version.
Is there a PS2 version?
There is, because it's basically just a port of the PC one.
Oh, okay.
The way I understand it, it is.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because this was originally on the PlayStation 1, and then they announced they were releasing it on the next-gen consoles at the time, which were the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing box art for the GameCube version, but I didn't know it was the same game.
Now, from my understanding, it's the PC port.
Okay.
So let me just double-check that quick before.
That would definitely be a lot better than this one. I mean, they did well enough for considering. I mean, I think this game... when did this one come out? This one came out... Where's the box? Where did I put the box? I don't know where I put the box. There it is. This one came out in Oh, no. Hold on.
You will yield to me.
Where's the copyright?
Escape me.
2001.
Yep, 2001. I just loaded up the page.
So yeah, 2001 is actually a really late era PS1 game. That's that's actually PS2 era.
It is. This was like one of the last games.
Oh, so all of a sudden, two things happened at this point. At the beginning of the fight, we automatically got the Sorcerer's Stone for no explicable reason. It doesn't show us actually getting it in the movie like it did in the movie. Also, you can fire your thing at the small ones, and it'll deflect them. But what you have to do is you have to charge up the mirror, and you have to use the mirror to assault Quirrell. It's the strangest thing. So you get 3 small ones and one little massive thing.
The massive one sucks because it's hard to dodge.
Not if you're on the other side of the room.
Shut up.
It's actually very easy, Eduardo. The only problem is... Oh yeah, by the way, if you do the little skirt jiggle like I'm doing, it just makes things more entertaining. And I don't really know why a mirror has this power, but that's just me. The only thing that does suck about it is that you can only get him on two sides of the mirror. So effectively, if he goes to the other sides, you can't hurt him. You have to just wait. It's like, come on. Now, thankfully, unlike the first part of the fight, he only moves on two. He only goes a quarter of the thing at a time. Oh, this part's fun.
Yes.
This is like the creepiest part of this entire game.
Very well. I promise you'll die begging for
Yeah, this is a
mercy
little creepy.
as your parents did.
Yeah, seriously, look at this.
For energy!
But listen to the noises.
Let's just enjoy it for what it is.
Oh god, it's terrible. It's
Yeah.
creepy and oh my lord. See, I never would have thought this would have been in like a Harry Potter game. Like, I did not want a first-person view of Quirrell doing this to me, and now he's dead. But still, it's just who in the development team thought that was a good idea?
Who on the development team thought this was a good game?
I mean,
But I did find out that the PC is different than this one, like I know. But also the console ones they released for the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox are not straight ports of the PC one.
they're just redevelopments.
Yeah, they're based off of it, but they're not straight ports.
Dumbledore
So
smiled.
but they're different from this one.
Okay.
Between yourself and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows. The stone
good.
had been destroyed, but Harry remained fearful that its loss would not prevent Lord Voldemort.
Wow, it's like Harry saw into the future.
Sharing his concern.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Harry, if our
I love how most of the series is spent saying, "Oh, he'll never come back. He'll never come back," and then Harry's like, "He'll come back," and then it's like, "Oh, he came back." Maybe we should have listened to that scarhead freak.
And the old wizard fool.
Totally sounds like Shepard.
Yep, basically.
To celebrate Slytherin winning the House Cup.
Oh,
When Harry entered,
good. But which is weird because the drapes
he took a
are
seat between
Gryffindor
Ron and
colored
Hermione,
in this
trying
picture.
to ignore the stares of the other students.
Are they though?
They are.
The House Cup. announced
See, even
Dumbledore
Dumbledore is dressed up in
awarded to the
red.
team with the most house points.
He's in red the entire game.
That would seem to be Slytherin.
Oh, look at this kid at the bottom.
And stamping
Man.
Dude, you should have seen what Tom did last night.
recognition of
He stuck a whole grape up his nose.
nerve and outstanding courage.
Sure, that's what he
I
was
award
thinking.
Gryffindor 60 points.
Sure, it was a grape.
Harry's table
Harry's just like,
the additional point had won the House Cup.
What do they win if they win the House Cup?
Nothing, recognition.
It was the best evening of
Oh, but yeah,
Harry's
Harry's
life.
just like, that's right,
Better than
ladies.
winning at Quidditch or Christmas
I'm Harry
or
Potter.
Mountain Trolls. He will
Ah,
never,
Ladies.
ever forget tonight.
So, that's the end of the game.
Man,
We
you
just-
didn't get the alternate ending.
We did not. Because I'm a lame person. Argonaut Games, PLC.
What else did they make?
Croc, Legend of the Gobos.
That's a little ironic.
It is. I liked Croc, though. Which, strangely, Croc was a Yoshi knockoff.
Yeah,
For
it was
Sony.
supposed to be a Yoshi game.
And then Nintendo and them kind of split, so they went to Sony and said, okay, we'll make it, but we kind of need to make this sort of like Yoshi, so let's make it a crocodile.
And it became one of the gems of that era.
Yep.
So
I used to have that game. I don't have it anymore. I wish I did, because it was so good. Actually, I regret, because I have some of the games that I used to own when I was a kid, but they're usually in pretty poor condition, because I was not very good at keeping my games from being scratched up, which, to be fair, when I started playing games, it was all cartridge-based.
yeah, you can kind of throw those around a lot, and they were they'd survive everything.
Yeah, discs, not so much. But, so, we're at the credits. So, final thoughts. Personally, this is a really nostalgic game for me. And I really enjoyed playing it again. Although there were issues.
Yeah, see, I have a tendency not to fall for nostalgia. So, I always knew this game was bad.
Oh, yeah, by all
And I
means.
never wanted to replay it ever again.
By all means, this is not a good game, but I had fun playing it regardless.
See, I don't. I tried picking it up a few years ago, and I was like, I can't.
Well, what? Did you try to replay the PC version?
No. I don't actually own the PC version anymore.
Okay.
The PlayStation version is the one that I still have.
Okay.
I just don't. I tried playing it and I was like, I can't do it. It's awful. It's just terrible. No good, very bad. Day.
Well, so Eduardo doesn't like it. I kind of like it under certain conditions if the moon is full, but
I think it's a game that is that's in line with E.T.
yeah, well, not so bad as that.
I think so.
Well, okay, unless this game caused a crash. Oh yeah, thanks to St. Augustine's High School for some reason. So unless this game caused a video game crash of 2001,
It didn't, but E.T. was not the cause of that.
it was a partial cause of it.
So it was every game released that year.
Well, I know, but E.T. kind of started that whole thing when the developers.
That was one of the last games released, though. It didn't start anything.
What do you mean?
It was E.T. was one of the last games released of before the crash. It was leading up for from 82 into 83 was where a majority of the crash was happening.
The way I heard it was that when E.T. kind of flopped, the development talent didn't get paid or something like that because it was so.
Of course, they didn't get paid.
But because of that, they went to other developers and they made games on their own, which kind of prompted the whole, oh, well, we don't need a big name developer in order to.
No, it totally didn't help, but you could see the decline of everything because they were putting out more games than people were buying.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. They were like, I think the ratio ended up being like per like one game that was made, there were almost 50 copies that were not sold.
Yeah.
You know that it was or one game that was bought, 50 games that weren't.
Mm-hmm.
And so you had these thousands and thousands of copies of this game, these games not being made in a very poor quality. It's almost like I'm trying to think of something comparable. It's almost like it's like the PlayStation Vita.
Yeah.
There was so many made. It's causing a whole. It's causing a whole debacle for Sony because now their games division has not been profitable for years, actually.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, believe it or not, it has not been profitable, despite the fact that the PlayStation brand itself is a very profitable brand.
Yeah, the only thing that PlayStation is going to be good for is basically home consoles.
Yeah.
Not portable. See, Nintendo is the flip side to that. They are the portable console.
I think it depends on the system because the Wii was very successful for them.
I'm talking current gen.
No, you're absolutely right. Current gen.
Current stuff, Nintendo is king of mobile.
No, you're right.
Other than like phones and stuff, which is eating away at every normal.
It's eating away at everything.
But overall, Nintendo's good at mobile
Mm-hmm.
gaming. Sony and Microsoft are good at home consoles. Now, for me, like
I don't even think you can make that fair assessment of Microsoft because they haven't even tried doing anything mobile.
True.
So
That's
I think
true.
I don't think you can say that that Microsoft is one of the leaders in home because they haven't
only
tried.
known. Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. That's just what I.
But
think,
like Nintendo, like I'm planning on getting a new 3DS because I want to get Xenoblade Mobile, which is it's like that's what I'm doing. That's what I want to do, and it only plays on the new 3DS. But I'm also getting like the new Majora's Mask and stuff. That doesn't require.
It comes out next Friday, doesn't it?
It does. It comes out on the 13th of Friday, the 13th of February.
See, now they know when we did this.
Yep, in 6 days. 6 days. But it's like that game doesn't require the new 3DS, but it will enhance it. So it's like Nintendo has basically.
So does the Super Smash Bros.
Yes. So Nintendo basically cornered the mobile market for like specific handhelds.
Yeah.
Mobile phones obviously are going to destroy that, but
I don't
Nintendo
think so.
has
I think
been
there will
faltered.
always. I think there will always be a place for for dedicated gaming mobile consoles.
Oh yeah.
Same, because people were saying the same thing about consoles years ago.
Yeah.
That consoles weren't going to go, that they were going to die out. It was totally a fad, and that the PC was going to become king again.
Yeah, and look at it. We got PlayStation 4. We're on the 4th iteration of a PlayStation.
We're on the 8th generation of gaming consoles.
Yeah.
You
so
know?
it's like,
I don't know, but it is what it is, I guess.
yeah. Anyway, back to this game. It was terrible, and for whatever reason, they like swooping around this table a lot, and
it's the narration table.
It's the narration table. The guy cleaned up and left, and now they're like, well, now what do we do? But yeah, overall, okay. I liked the game, but it was not a good game. Eduardo just didn't like it at all.
I didn't like it when I was a kid, really, either. It was fun because it was like one of 10 games that I had.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have that many games when I was younger, so it was like...
Oh, this is messed up. What do you mean? What do you mean we gotta find out who wins the House Cup? We already know. Gryffindor wins.
There's, yeah.
This part makes no sense at all. Like, they thought, yeah, let's add in this at the end.
I love how they have like such small amounts to make sure they don't that they don't have any possible way of beating Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
I don't know how we got 66.
Gryffindor are in the lead on house points.
But we're in the lead. We're in the lead on house points, but we didn't win the Gryffindor the House Cup.
I don't know.
It's such a weird thing. Ugh.
I don't know.
Oh, but you're gonna miss Voldemort's cackle. I think. I don't remember. But yeah, we beat the game.
With a 95%?
95%.
95%.
But yeah, it
Now
goes,
we gotta look at the wizard cards.
Yeah, it goes into the wizard cards for some stupid reason.
Because that's about the only thing you can do at this point.
Basically. But yeah, that's all. That's basically it. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next project, whatever that is. I don't recall off the top of my head.
Also, last thing, that you can, if you press the triangle button, you can make the lightning strike in the menu.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. So,
Bye.
Either way, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.